It's Michael from Work, Learn, and Adventure On. It's October now, and I've decided I'd like to take a moto-camp trip before the end of the season. So I've left work early on a Friday, and I'm riding about 2 hours west of where I live to moto-camp and then wake up on Saturday and ride the Flint Hills of Kansas. It's late in the day and the shadows are long, and I'm in a race to get to my location to set up camp and to process some wood before it gets dark. Hey YouTubers, I got my camp set up and we're almost into, well, I guess we're into the golden hour. Pretty soon we'll be into the blue hour. Wanted to show it to you. I'm in a real remote area. This is like primitive camping. No electricity, no showers, no toilets. Total primitive. So I don't have a lot of food, but I don't think I'm going to ride out of here. Go get some. I had some of this right here. So that's what was for dinner. I've got plenty of water. And I've got a book to read. Guys, I don't know if you've seen this book, but it's called Wild at Heart. It's by John Eldridge. I'm reading through that. He also has a book that's a follow-up to this called Fathered by God. And so I'm going through that. I got a good book. And I got my bike tucked in. I don't have any protection other than a buck knife, which I have on me. But I don't expect any trouble tonight. So I'll head out in the morning. I do have some coffee and I got my camp stove. I just don't have any food with me. I'll make some coffee. I'll wake up, break camp, and I'll ride the Flint Hills of Kansas, which are supposed to be exceptional. It's early October, so the leaves really haven't started to change. They have a little bit, but not the rich reds and the yellows. So anyways, I'm looking forward to it. So good morning. It's Saturday, October 7th. Got the sunrise coming up over here. Got my campfire, my tent down there. Made some coffee this morning. And I won this thermos in Colorado on a ride. So got our coffee. Had a bunch of coyotes last night, very close. A lot of animal activity out here, a lot of noise. And so that was fun. And today we're gonna start up the Africa Twin. get her packed back up, and we'll be off to the Flint Hills. Stay tuned. There's so much to process when you're making moto vlogs that I've left camp and set up cameras, and I realized that I didn't even strap my helmet. I've now ridden about a half an hour from where I camped, and I'm in Eureka, Kansas for some much needed fuel and some breakfast before I head out into the Flint Hills. Hey, what's the best place to get some breakfast?
Get breakfast?
Yeah.
Copper Kettle's not too bad down.
Straight down that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
That's
one of the better ones.
That's the better ones. Okay, cool. Thank you. After breakfast, I'm taking some county roads which lead out to the Flint Hills, where I have a route planned for 341 miles. The Flint Hills are historically known as the Bluestem Pastures. They are a region in eastern Kansas and northern central Oklahoma, named for the abundant residual flint eroded from bedrock that lies near or at the surface. It consists of a band of hills stretching from Kansas to Oklahoma. I'm treating this route as a miniature BDR X route. I plan to do the South Dakota X route sometime next year, and I thought this was a good precursor to that. I didn't realize why my back end was getting squirrely, but soon I will find out that my back tire is losing pressure. Don't have a flat tire. No. I might be in trouble. I might be in trouble here. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and my tire pressure monitoring system said that my back tire went down to 26 pounds. I'm not freaking out just quite yet, but I stopped and I pumped it up to 38 to see if it would hold at 38, and it's already down at 35. I do have a spare tube and all the tools and everything to change a flat tire, so I'm not going to be out of luck. Being fully loaded down, I really don't want to do that. I did that on my last long trip. The good news is, I think if it is a leak, it's a slow leak. Oh, there's a cow. No, don't do anything. So, here we go. Stay tuned. Well, I haven't even rode 10 minutes and I'm down to 31, so I think I got a flat tire with a slow leak. But I think we're going to have to stop and we're going to have to air up every now and then. Ripping like I want to. I'm a little nervous to just rip. And 32. The front tire's going up, the back tire's going down. Well, ride her till she bucks you. Now, just like that, I'm down to 26. Okay, I'm gonna have the air back up. This is going to be a pain all day. Oh, I'd rather do this than change the tire. I know that. So, first thing we're going to do is hang that out. Hang that out over there. That's going to go over there. Stay out. Okay. this. Okay, that goes on my glove so don't lose it. This goes right here. This goes right here. In the tire, so I don't get it. Must have just exploded the tube. I don't know. I see nothing on the sidewalls or in the tread. I do not move. Let's do it. Holding 31. It's a little weird because it goes down to 26 and it doesn't go below that. So I guess I have a pinhole that when it has higher pressure, it lets it seep out, but when it gets down to 26, it's a little bit lower and that just kind of restricting the air. Right when I say that, it goes down to 26. This is my tire pressure monitor right here. It's a little squirrely at 26. I am fully loaded, so that doesn't help. I think the next time I stop, I am going to tighten up my valve core. See if it maybe is leaking at the stem, and just tighten down that valve core, and maybe that, hopefully the inner tube is fine and it's just leaking up at the valve stem. Those are Wild Mustangs, by the way. So throughout the day, I realized that I needed to cut my route short and make my way home. But before I did, I wanted to stop by Teeter Rock and see if the Mustangs were out. And there are the Wild Mustangs. So here I am, blown back tire. So I'm on the side of the road. I was like 10 miles from getting to a town where I thought they could help me break the bead. So I have a flat tire, but the good news is that I was going like 65 when it blew out, and I think it broke the bead for me. It looks like the bead's broken right there, so that's the good news. The bad news is I've got my bike completely unloaded and time to take off the tire. Well, each ride has its own adventures, and that's okay. You just keep on keeping on. So thanks for watching this video, and please consider subscribing.